I'm Melissa.
And I'm Jessie.
And welcome to our show,
Nameless.
And today we are in Fairyland.
Yes. It's very magical and enchanting and whimsical.
Most definitely whimsical. I would agree.
And today is a very special day because it's Daddy's birthday. The day we're filming. The actual birthday of his. Not the one that the internet says or his mom says.
Oh, right.
And to celebrate...
You can't trust the internet is what I heard.
Ever.
I'm going to stick with that one.
And to celebrate his birthday, we are having a party. And for our own party, we have our very first in-studio guest.
And we're super excited to welcome Jen.
Uldricks.
You can say your whole name.
Jennifer
I was going to say
Uldricks.
Jennifer Uldricks.
Okay.
We've had this discussion. I always call you your old last name.
Yeah.
My old last name's Padilla. Just recently got married in January, so now it's Uldricks.
Yay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Newlyweds.
Oh, very much in love, super happy, and wouldn't trade him in for the world.
That's
Period.
awesome.
So I know Jen from Romies.
Woohoo!
She's a super Romies.
I follow him on Twitch, which this is how the Romies started way back when we were all, dental was shut down, and I had 3 months to spare.
Yeah. And this was last year.
2020, and
Way back when.
Way back when, and he literally would play 3 times a day for like an hour and just random songs in his, like, I think it was his mini studio or
That's
makeshift
so awesome.
studio. So it was pretty cool. And we met a great group of people like Jessie, and we would go to concerts, and hey, yeah, here we are. And I followed out the bunker and follow Patreon.
See?
And it thanks
And
to
Nameless.
Nameless now, thanks to these fun ladies, you know. Of course had to join the party.
We were really excited when she accepted our invite to be a guest on our show. This is really exciting for us. We've worked really hard for this. Having somebody here to experience it who, like, didn't see it when we got it, it's it's so nice to have somebody here. And like
the way we prepared her, we're like, oh.
Yeah, we're like, oh my god, it's horrible. You're gonna hate it.
Hey, this area is awesome. There's things to do. Come down for the day. Just chill. These girls are so welcoming and nice.
Yeah.
So worth the visit. So
we asked what theme you would like, or
I like to say that I'm the tooth fairy. So one day I will eventually be a fairy. I'm obsessed with fairies. I mean, who isn't? Though?
Right.
Right, I super love fairies.
Yeah.
I believe in fairies.
And we were like, yes.
I'm so down for it, and literally it's the most magical fairyland I could ever ask for. Tinker Bell would literally be so proud. Jessie and Melissa, you guys are like the most creative people I've ever met.
Thank you.
And these wings, by the way, let me tell you about these magical wings that we're all wearing. Miss
I hope they look pretty.
Jessie, when I came in today, was just making these just out of nothing. So kudos to her.
I have ingredients.
You know, there's things that happen. Fairy magic did happen at one point. So that's kudos to that.
Sprinkling her pixie dust. Her pixie dust all over.
Everything.
Just making everything so magical.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, Jessie?
So that's what I did, I guess.
It's what she does.
She does it so well, though.
I just wanted more wings. And so I made them.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with them. Screw you, Victoria's Secret.
Those ones are cool too.
They are, but I'd rather be Jessie's angels.
We're the fairies.
Aww.
Jesse's fairies.
Yeah.
Jessie's fairies.
Jesse's fairies here.
And they're comfortable though.
Moving up.
Really good vibe between all of us though. It's been a fun, little date today.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to today. Cheers to
your guys' podcast, your guys' YouTube channel, whatever endeavor you guys also want to go in. I mean,
quite the production.
So
yeah.
It is, and I know it's gonna only get better with you two at the helm, being the creative souls you both are.
Speaking of being creative, though,
very creative.
Oh, that thing.
These.
I'm moving in.
The first thing she walks in this morning. Stop everything. Let's eat edibles.
I mean, how else do you start your morning when you're not working?
Right.
That's the way I
was
want
the
it.
best.
That was amazing.
It was the morning I needed.
I mean,
too.
that if you're stressed and pain, you know, It's called Deadly Nightshade. And those who don't know Deadly Nightshade, it's a plant called belladonna.
Why don't people like it?
Because back in the day, people used to use it as a poison.
Oh.
But it's also a medicine, I think.
You can also die from having too much nutmeg on your eggnog.
See?
Can you?
So, yeah.
Wow.
But there's no belladonna in there. It's just also just because I like the name. So.
Right, it's a good name.
I thought so.
Cause it fucks you up. That's why.
I mean, not for amateurs. Not for amateurs. We all took one, I think. And,
So I know better than to take a whole one of anything. So, I think what was only a quarter.
I think it was a quarter, and
I would say it was a half.
But Jessie, did you love it?
Yes, they were very good. You should have them.
they're delicious.
Or don't, so I can.
There will be a website coming up soon. It's still kind of like a small business, a small group of people, kind of like a boutique business, but it will eventually blossom into something more.
It's like you get into a store or you get into a delivery service.
I'm starting off in a store pretty soon, so there's that. So
Yeah.
Tell us when you do, and we'll blast that shit all over the place.
And you know, you are welcome to blast it all over the Nameless Facebook page too. When you get it there, you know, drop your link, drop everything on there as soon as you got it.
Oh, I
drop it
that.
like it's hot.
Drop it like it will be hot.
It will be definitely.
Ooh.
I touched my face. Did I mess up my face?
Where?
My lips.
Oh, right here.
Listen, this is love right here. This is what you call friendship.
There's lipstick
This
on my
is
face.
sisterhood. Who else is gonna take care of you better than your dirty sister right there to wipe the makeup off your face?
Right? You know,
That is
and
a
that's
dirty
too,
sister.
like,
Ew.
yeah.
How nice.
Oh, I have what is it? Dirty birthday or something?
This is what happens
here.
when you operate
When you eat her edibles.
They're pretty potent. Oh, I forgot. Me and Jessie took another one. That's why.
So, oh yeah.
Dirty 40.
Dirty 40.
Dirty 40.
You came for the cake, and we don't even have cake.
We
Oh my
have
God, we're horrible.
brownies.
We have brownies.
Yes.
Brownies are better, anyways, because guess what? Duddy doesn't even like cake.
That's true.
I don't know if it's true. Can you even trust him?
No.
But you have to believe. I believe.
But I believe we should put nugs on that little piece of the brownie.
Oh yeah, I like nugs on my brownie as well.
Don't you like
Yeah.
those? I mean, to all those who say, I guess you can't eat it, I'm here to prove everyone wrong too.
Yes, thank you.
See?
That's nice.
It was a really
Cheers
good.
to that as well.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. It was a really good stoner snack. I enjoyed those edibles. I had 2.5,
Mm-hmm.
and they're amazing.
Hers?
Yes. Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Because this is what I was. Can I say?
Yeah, you can say
Can
whatever.
I have a moment? We have our very first guest, and we didn't make a big enough deal about this. So welcome and thank you.
Woo! I'm happy to be here.
Welcome.
Our castle is very, very old
Oh yeah.
and dirty and gross, and there are definitely secret doors. And I said this yesterday.
So many.
There are definitely secret doors.
I will say that there's definitely, especially in like a corner of one room, it feels like there might be like a secret trap. Either something is like a cabinet, a little square.
There's something somewhere that goes somewhere.
A hollow log.
Yes.
And so I said that yesterday, and then she was like, I feel like there should be a door here, or a secret door. And
It was the same exact place as she said to me.
said that! It was trippy.
Very, very, very run down in some places. Anyway, so
We spent the last, I would say, 2 days? 3 days?
3 days, 4 days. I think we've been
Many
here
days.
every day for like a week.
So we put our episode out, and then since then, we've been here working.
Yeah.
And we redid as much as we possibly could, because we want it to be nice, and we don't want people to be like,
We did a complete
Picked out,
home
I guess.
makeover in like 2 days.
yeah.
Oh my god, and it looks beautiful. It's
I will.
definitely this place is really cool. If you're in it's got a charm to it you only find in the early 1900s.
We tried so hard to keep it in that like same era, you know, like
Notice something different every time.
Hooray.
yay.
Like, we really worked our asses off because it looked nothing like that. I have videos from when we very first came here.
So this would be not in that one, but so
paint was peeling off the walls, and the whole bathroom was brown.
Yeah.
And so we had a lot of things redone.
I do want to thank Demir a lot because he really did give us like money to help us put some of our dreams into reality.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
I did just want to throw that out there.
We were able to get a lot of things. Also, David helped out a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you,
David.
Yeah, we did a lot of heavy lifting.
Oh yeah.
Wait, but that's my point though. We did tons of heavy lifting and rearranging and moving buttloads of furniture. We had just tons and tons and tons of things, and then we had to clean everything as much as we could, and then like set up everything. And so we did all of that, and I woke up this morning and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it.
Yeah.
And she came in like a fucking edibles fairy, and I was like,
Yeah.
And I feel so good.
Yeah.
That was my whole point, was I feel amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that was the point of why I made them, is because like there's a lot of people that need stuff like to help them or don't know what's wrong with them.
Yes.
There's not a pill that they can take. And even smoking's not even helping. Older people are getting off of the harder stuff, and now that weed's becoming legal, it's like take the stigma out of it.
Yeah.
I make edibles that I like, and that work for me and my family and my dad and the heavy smoker.
Right.
So I do not advise people to eat the whole edible if you're like an amateur, because you will go down quicker than everybody else.
So I would say cut it into 4s and then maybe just start with like.
That's why it's also look like a leaf. You
Yeah.
start off with the smallest.
Oh my
corner,
gosh, they are adorable. They're
And you go
marijuana
away.
leaves. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So they can't be mistaken for anything else.
Yeah,
but
like
they
that.
look just like right now. I have one flavor. I randomly change them. They're
It was
a
delicious.
little bit less preservatives than others, so they last a little bit less, but that's why I'm perfect. It's still a growing process.
Well, they were a bomb, and they made me feel better, and I was hurting super bad.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. It did its purpose then. And
Yeah.
And
that's
I'm
what-
picky. I think I've said that before.
Oh, what about the flavor too? Because I
The
always
flavor's
worry
delicious.
about
Yours are really good. They had a really good flavor. They were like blue raspberry or
Boom,
something, right?
blue raspberry.
Oh dang! Oh dang!
They are delicious. They are
Thank you.
so good.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
raspberry.
Yeah. That's what they taste like though, right? Now think back. Now you have to eat another one.
Yeah, I should. Yes, I should.
I mean,
Why not?
why not?
I mean, I take 4 to go to sleep, but I do not recommend that.
Don't go to sleep right now.
That will knock you on your butt.
Oh, me for sure. No, I'm like 1 leaf or 2. I think I took like the bottom part of it, right? So
Yeah.
2 leaves.
I don't know.
that was
I
good.
was just ready to eat the whole thing, and she's like, I don't want to eat a whole one, so I just went.
Yeah.
I didn't measure. I apologize. So you're trying to get set up in a shop?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm trying to get it up in a shop and then ultimately maybe bigger,
Yes.
We have a lot of great, my dad calls it the green revolution here, or the green rush. So it's basically all the new businesses that are going to come from when weed is completely federally legal. So why not try to do it now?
What all does it include in the Green Rush? Hydroponics,
Boom.
gardening,
Boom.
fucking worm juice,
Boom.
whatever that is.
It doesn't matter, everything. So you're thinking
Oh,
about
wow. I
everything.
know a lot.
Lights. So lights, everything. Soil.
Don't touch me. Ew.
Whoa, Jessie.
We'll have all these good farmers and
I want to be a farmer.
dude,
And I want to have bees.
There's so much going on though
trees.
for farmers too.
I
Either, not to
do.
change the subject, but I went to a vegan restaurant yesterday with my son for dinner, and it's right up the street. It was really good, and it was everything there was like plant based and everything. Even their shakes, they were like with oatmeal milk or something. Really cool place, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And they're like the future of food, and I was like, wow, you're not doing anything to animals. And it literally said the future of food, and I went back to the Future movies. I was like,
Well,
this is so crazy.
Right.
And weed's legal. It's like
Well, mushrooms, I think Portland, Oregon.
Yeah,
legalized
Portland.
everything.
Yeah, they did.
And those make me feel better too.
Right.
Mushrooms.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt. Those
no,
make me
they
feel
do
better,
though,
too.
and
I
I want
think
you
it
to
makes-
say if you want
Yeah,
to
I
say.
think it needs to be something that needs to be said out loud.
Yeah, like
I hurt all the time.
Yeah,
I hurt all the time. So I'm like, oh, does it make that go away? Yes, I'll have that.
And I've actually known someone with your disease as well. So it's not like it's a real thing. You guys look fine, but
Fucking
literally
hurts.
you're on fire
all the time.
all the
Like,
time.
I feel so bad because I know she's always just fighting something. That's
What's funny,
freaking ridiculous.
we did a Beetlejuice episode, and the whole time I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
I'm gonna puke.
But it was great because it went with her character. Like it was perfect for the character
I
that you were
was
playing.
sad and bitchy the whole
Yeah.
time. I'm all, ugh.
Yeah.
I just looked miserable, and I was like, I'm fine. I'm not gonna have a good day. And then we went to Colorado, and it hit me there.
Yeah.
It was coming the
So
whole time. I
bad,
kept saying,
yeah.
I have to fake it. I have to fake it.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta do it. I'm gonna fake it. And then
Yeah.
I went, and it hit me, and I had 16 hours of puke.
Yeah, it was
And then it just
so
goes away.
shitty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're fine.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I'm back. It's okay.
Just living life here.
I
I'm
just do
cool.
that sometimes.
Well, it's
Don't
like
panic.
we've definitely learned to do that. Like with what we're doing and recording and stuff, it seems like there's a lot of times where we're like going through something major
Yeah.
and we're having to like put on a happy face and be like, oh.
Oh, sometimes I don't
Yeah,
put on a happy
and
face.
and so you know, like sometimes things are hurting. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and it sucks. For the most part, if you can like do it, you freaking do it.
Well,
You
edibles make
freaking
it
do it.
easier.
And that's the other thing. Like it made today easier for me too.
Edibles, I mean, you're going through
Yeah.
a difficult time
Yeah.
right now, and I think it calms
Yeah.
everything down. Like it just,
calm
yes, it just
down.
tells your body to go, hey, welcome,
It does.
just chill. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
It is weird though, because if you're in the wrong headspace for it,
Yeah.
instead of relaxing your jaw, it'll tighten your jaw, and you get all tense and worried. Because
And it's
it
like-
holds on to it for you, and you're like, no, it's the
you have to
wrong
be in
one.
a good headspace. Yeah, you're right. Like you can't just.
You can't expect weed to make you chill. You have to chill, and then you can have the weed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you can enjoy your chill.
Yeah, because if you're like, even with weed.
Fucking damn it. Darn
Oh.
it.
I thought
It's
it was
grass.
mine. Ooh, you corrected yourself from damn it to darn it. That was very nice. But she totally leaves the word fuck. But she corrected damn it to darn it. Damn it, darn it. Excuse me. Fuck.
Literally, this is all we've been doing is laughing all flipping day.
I'm super happy that you're here, that you came. It means so much, like, to have somebody want to be on our show.
Yeah, you guys are doing amazing things. Like I
Yeah.
said, the shows are very funny. You know, you girls are
It's
just.
my face.
I was gonna say your face. But
Right. And then when we all met at Bayfest, it was like,
yeah,
how cool would it be
Yeah.
for the Romies? And like, you guys are the Dirty Sisters. And then
Yeah.
that's when I've been listening to the Bunker, or
Yeah.
like, not the Bunker, the Duddy B and his brother show.
Yeah, Feeling with
yeah,
Duddy.
Yeah,
it's Feeling
Feeling
with
with
Duddy.
Duddy, yeah. Sorry.
It's
This
the
is what-
edibles.
I'm sorry, I think the edibles just kicked in.
They did. I watched them. She goes, you know.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I
Boom, and this is what happens when you
realized-
eat her edibles.
I was
So
like,
buy
this-
her edibles, please. When
Yeah.
they come out, we'll let
I'm
you know.
about to get really loud.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. I'll sit back.
They're opposite for me.
Oh.
They make me excited.
Well, she
I
started
feel better.
crafting. Like, that is true. Remember, she
Yeah.
just started going away with the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I know what to do.
Oh yeah, and she just pulled everything out. Like it's really cool that we have all that stuff here.
Yeah.
She made it all of that with the stuff that we have.
I called it ingredients, but that's the
They are
wrong word.
ingredients, crafting ingredients.
Supplies.
Ooh,
Supplies.
You're right. You're right.
I had all the
Magical
supplies.
tools. I think.
Magical
Yes.
tools.
I had all the magical tools on site.
Speak about magical tools. She's got magical tools.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
magical tools.
So, you. I'm very hot.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hair.
I like to do the whoop whoop hands, but those are very
That's
cute.
it.
When in doubt, pinky out, you know? Thank you, SpongeBob.
Thank you. Always teaching me classy.
Yes.
Classy thing.
She said thank you to, who'd you say thank you to right now? Oh, she has a thank you she would like to give.
You mean my napalm?
Oh.
Oh, thank you, exhibit. Not sponsored, but thank you.
Could be. We will smoke your weed.
Yeah.
If you send it, they will smoke it, and they can smoke it.
And while we're at it, thank you, Anthony. Because we were saying thank you. It just seems like it applies.
I mean, I think maybe anytime anyone says thank you now, that should be the standard.
Yeah.
You should just say that, even if your name's Jessie. Thank you, Anthony. It's like it should be a thing now.
Makes me feel weird.
It's like a
I
really,
didn't know what to
it's like
say.
it's like a really huge thank you, like a huge thank you, like thank you, Anthony. A thank you,
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And
Like
You
you
can
can
make
so
it like
much.
one word. A thank you, Anthony.
Yes, we're gonna do that. Stop trying to make fetch happen.
When the weed and the heat hit,
it's just
like that.
It's hot as fuck instantly.
Already.
What happened?
Hey, but that brings us to a good point. Stoic thoughts, okay, everyone?
It does. It did bring us to that.
Yes, it did.
It may be hot in here, but at least we're here.
And at least it's us. What
Okay.
if like we couldn't really handle this heat?
Yeah.
I'm more of a, like, at least there's liquid in the cup kind of person. I'll
Yeah.
put just one gill in it and just kind of float around.
She's like, at least I'm still living.
I got a couple. Then someone will come.
Isn't there a kind of shark that does that? Or maybe it's just a fish.
I think
It's
isn't there a skipper fish or
It's
something?
a fish.
Yeah, it moves its eyeball to the other side so it could do that.
I mean,
It can
there-
flop around sideways so that it can just chill as little and low pro as possible.
fun fact.
And whatever.
Oh yeah, fun fact.
See, always
Yeah.
after.
I prefer to force things on people, apparently.
Oh, did you want to hear a fun fact?
Of course.
Of course you did.
I did. Of course. I mean, who doesn't love fun facts?
All right. See.
You're welcome. Hey, but fun fact though is, so last time we talked about the morning ride show with Jake Bushnell, and he talked about stoic something, and the message really hit home with Melissa, and so she talked about it before, and Jen is another person that same episode meant a lot to, and that's kind of when she jumped into the bunker to participate with everything.
So thanks, Jake. He actually is thinking of, like, I'm a huge warrior. Like, I also have severe anxiety.
Yeah.
So, like, when he's like, dude, I'm always going to worry about stuff, so why don't I just worry about what I can focus today? Like, at least it's happening to me and not anybody else.
Yeah.
Think
That's
of
the same one.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that my whole, like, the last 5 to 6 years.
Yeah.
Of, like, changing my mindset to just put out positivity instead of negative
Yeah.
energy.
Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
vibes. And just, like, starting from yourself.
Right.
And not from, like, expecting it from other people.
Yeah.
And he also said something like, I was waiting for my brother to help me with the song. Well, it's like,
Yeah.
what am I waiting for today? And that's why I'm like, you know what? Why not go on here, promote my businesses,
Yeah.
try to, like, make something happen if I want to
Yeah.
get into the field.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, here, do you want to
Yeah.
come tell everyone that you
Yeah.
can? Here,
Yeah,
tell them.
Tell
tell them, like,
Yeah.
come do it today, not tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they're bomb as fuck. Look how excited
So-
I am.
Oh, dude, today's been beautiful.
And, well, thank you guys
I'm super
again.
excited,
Like,
too.
I to see the work you guys done on this place and how beautiful this place is and how welcoming and the vibe.
Yeah.
And
Kudos
to you guys.
I don't want to, like, I don't give credit to feeling good with Eddie, but I always give them a nod because they do throw out a lot of random
Yeah.
advice at times, and I've taken most of it,
Right.
and that we're here now.
Right.
And we're
And-
here now,
Yeah,
you know,
we're
and
all
it's
here.
magical.
And I watch what they do, and I try to do the opposite. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Although I do
I'm
have
just
to agree
kidding.
with their last episode that they labeled, I think, complaining and the
Yeah.
in and out
It's-
episode. I have to comment on that one. The
Do it.
fries, I hate their fries.
The In-N-Out
In-N-Out
fries.
fries.
I freaking hate their fries, to be honest.
She said that their fries suck, and that's why they invented animal fries, because they knew.
I think with the stone, yeah, exactly. They knew their fries were crappy, and so, like, here, let's just
Well, let's pile some
let's
shit,
pile
good
some
shit on
good
there.
shit on it. Everybody loves the
Everybody
sauce.
loves this
Everybody
cheese.
loves the cheese. Everybody loves the.
I like cheese.
Exactly. Who doesn't love cheese?
Some people don't love cheese.
I mean, some
I
people,
have a kid.
Some people can't eat
She
cheese.
doesn't eat cheese.
my sister doesn't eat cheese.
Yeah.
My son's very picky about cheese. He likes the cheap cheese, like the American cheese. Like
That's cheese
expensive
flavored
cheese
gelatin.
is like this, and I'm like, it's gross.
And I was saying, like, the stoner snacks.
That thing's going off the hook.
That thing, I tried to put what I thought. I was stoned when I had it, so.
It was a very good stoner
Let me
snack.
explain the stoner snack
Oh,
that I
yeah.
had. Leftover bangin' buns, loaded fries. That's already loaded, but they were leftover. They had like coleslaw, chicken nuggets. Okay, cool. Put some more pickles on it because, of course, nothing has enough pickles in life. And then,
Speaking of pickles.
oh my gosh.
Go ahead. This sounds fucking horrible.
And then, no.
You don't like pickles?
I'm out
Then
already.
there's already pickles on it.
I
Then
can eat it so
put
far.
some ranch on it
I
and
could eat
some
it
honey.
still.
Then I had these exported Mexican tomato chicken chips from I don't know where, but it's not from this
Alright,
country.
I'm out now.
And that was from my Crunch
They were probably
Factor.
good.
And it was
Jolly
Were
the
they
chips.
spicy?
no, it was called Mexican tomato chicken. I don't know what that means.
Tomato chicken?
Like that in my head. That's bouillon flavor,
I'm
like
then
tomato
thinking
bouillon and chicken bouillon.
a light bulb just hit every.
Oh, does that sound right?
Chicken
I
I
bouillon.
never tasted them. I was just making it up.
I mean, I tasted it.
Whatever, but
mean,
she put
it
chips
was
on
just-
top of that other mess
But
of pickle
either
shit.
way, who cares? It was delicious with the honey, the ranch, the pickles, and the Cajun fries. So put that in the one
That
column.
is, I would 100% call that a stoner snack.
I'm not
That's
even
like
gonna lie.
grabbing whatever you've got and just putting it on it and being like,
If
alright.
you made that,
That's
I would be
just-
like, all right, and I would taste it.
It's to satisfy certain
I would.
needs.
Right, at least try it.
Yeah,
Because
like-
you never know, dude. You'd eat that and you'd be like, oh.
You'd be surprised.
And
It
the
was
honey
delicious.
like glues it together or something.
It was delicious. I got all the flavors, guys. And that was
Ooh.
a bunch of names, more than one, exactly like Jake said. So I think I covered.
Yeah.
Let's hope that they don't challenge that one.
Well,
I don't think they'll be like, oh yeah.
you already have your fight ready. So,
I do.
I don't think you'll need it.
no.
I break the rules all the time. I say that.
I
Well,
tried not to break the
who
rules for a few
thinks
days
it-
and I just fucked up royally.
The next in the bunker games.
Me? No.
I'm
I think I'm dumb.
Maybe his mom
His
because
mom.
for forgetting his own birthday or spreading fake news. Cause that's funny shit.
Oh,
I
dude,
laughed.
she was for real.
I
She was
laughed.
like, you can't believe everything you hear on websites on the internet. Is exactly what she told me after she said it was the 19th, and then it wasn't the 19th. She is right, and I will remember that. Mrs. Bushnell, thank you.
She's cool. I like her.
Yeah,
She
she's
posted
great.
it,
I
and
was like-
I was
And
like,
I love that.
The
Go ahead.
bunker's like super fun, so that's why I'm like over there a lot now. You
it'll
know,
suck you in.
it already
yeah.
has. I
It's
found a
just me.
I found
It's
a
just
Bob Ross positive energy drink, and I just felt the need to just show everyone
I haven't drank that kind. I don't drink a lot of energy drinks. I drink a lot of coffee.
coffee is the nectar of gods.
Yeah.
I had a coffee tree, but it died.
You had a coffee tree?
Yeah, you can grow a coffee tree. And you can roast your own coffee beans. I'm gonna do that.
My mind is just blown right now. California coffee.
Yeah.
You could just grow your own coffee.
Oh, one time I had Kobe Luwak
Ooh.
coffee.
Did you?
I
was like,
have
think
so many great ideas.
I was like, I was like,
I think we both went, ooh.
I just saw.
I'm thinking.
Melissa's brain just kicking out high gear right now.
Yeah, many
You
ideas.
know me and all my plans on plans.
You gonna make me coffee?
Weed coffee?
I feel like that's a thing.
I feel
But like, I feel like she could make it.
I feel like I could make that. Oh
Coffee.
my god.
A coffee and,
And
a
make
gummy.
little edibles, like little cake thingies.
Oh my god. Because
Whoa.
I think what better
We'll
people
build a kitchen.
to run
Our
than
kitchen
like
is
It
small.
gives us time
Oh, yeah.
to build a
We need
kitchen.
time.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We need to. If you
We'll
build
do
it, it will
anything.
come.
We will do anything.
That is.
They say that in
And
bench
And
warmers.
it's so true. Like,
I'm Field of Dreams. I'm going bench warmers first. This is a good idea. I want weed coffee.
I mean, just make it now. No,
You
something
put
else,
those drops
so
in
you
them,
make,
like those
Yeah.
tinctures. That's all. The
Yeah.
clear tinctures, and,
And
that's
then
it.
that's
be
it.
good.
And then
Oh,
you
yeah.
pour cream
I
on
think
top
it's-
and it
I need to
makes
get
it-
more creative with it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be flavorless. I don't know how to do that.
Well, it doesn't have to be
You don't-
flavorless because coffee's not always. It could be like caramel.
You could have to pick something.
It can't be mint. Oh, it could be mint.
It could
I
be
love
mint.
mint.
It
That
could
might
be
be-
mint.
Sorry, I
It
told
could
you
be
guys I was
mint.
gonna get loud.
Woo!
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here.
When we did our Matthew McConaughey episode, we were in the other room because it was too hot in this room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was in a bathing suit and I was like dripping sweat
my
onto
goodness.
the floor. I was like,
I was wearing those boots, and the dude I take those boots off, and I was just like, oh my god.
It's just drippy. Just
Yeah,
it
like,
was
ugh.
wet.
Yeah.
Wet.
Ew.
The ducks were swimming.
They were. That's a good one.
Uh-huh.
That means boob sweat.
Yes.
Actually, the ducks are swimming. It's only must be in its summer.
Oh man, the ducks are swimming.
That's a good
They
one.
have
That's what boob sweat is from now on.
Wow.
The ducks are swimming.
The
Text
ducks-
Amy. She
You
has
heard
to
it.
know.
You heard it
You
here.
heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
If also that little swimming duck emojis we see everyone, we now know it's sweaty boobs. Just
Yeah,
let
it's sweaty
every-
boobs.
It means sweaty boobs.
Let all your
Because
friends
ducks
know.
mean boobs.
Oh yeah, I have a video.
Yeah,
explaining
so
it.
she'll explain it. It's
Cool.
on the bunker.
A linguistics lesson on the word ducks in the bunker. Episode 1, we get shit stories started with cheats. Everybody shits, so everybody relates, and they're funny. So then, Daddy and Jake make fun of how when women take pictures, like, oh, look at my teeth, and then it's their boobs. And they make fun. But, I mean, if you have cleavage, that's just part of your picture. Settle down, everybody. Get used to it. Shit. So then, one time, a bird shit all over Daddy's car, and he was all pissed, and he was like, who the fuck made this happen? My car was clean. This sucks. And then he was having a day. So then, Amy Beckstrom goes to the river, because she lives there, and it's hot as balls, and she's in a boat, and she's going super fast, and a duck shit into her ear. And she was really sad, and she said it hurt, and that's super gross. I would be really upset. So she got shit in her ear, and that was her shit story, which relates to the podcast because it's a shit story. And also, the bird shitting not on your car, but on your head, that's fucked up. So, who made the ducks do this? Anyways, what'd you do, Amy? So then, so Amy starts taking selfies, like, oh, I'm gonna be friends with the ducks again so they don't shit in my ear because, ew. And instead of seeing the ducks, because she's at the river and has, like, wonderfully gifted assets, nobody sees the ducks. And she keeps talking about the ducks, and everybody's like, what ducks? What are you talking about? And as it goes on and on and on, ducks now means boobs. Welcome.
Everybody
Because,
needs
yeah.
to be on there. Like, join
If you have a really
Patreon.
good sarcastic
Spotify,
attitude
if-
about life and stuff,
If
then
you want
should
a
be on
good
it.
chuckle
That's the right
and
thing.
like if you're like
Some
just
people can't handle it.
nice background noise to listen to and just laugh and see like their
Yeah.
thoughts on things.
And then you'll know what we're talking about all the time, too.
Yes. Sometimes their thoughts on things is they don't Google it or anything. They just make it up. So take
Probably
it
better
with
that
like
way.
what's a grain of rice or something?
Grain
Grain
of-
of salt.
Grain of salt,
A grain of something.
a grain of keef. Take it with
A grain of keef, like this much.
Just
like
take
a little sprinkle like you do
Oh,
on your...
pixie dust.
Boom.
Duh. It was pixie dust, you
There you
guys.
go. Oh, okay.
Quick
Got it.
rephrase.
Like,
Melissa's having an off day.
well, just things. Well, this house, like, there's things in this place and this
Should we tell the story?
Keep documenting.
stuff
things,
keeps
yeah.
happening, and like
We have a visitor.
nothing bad. We have a friend here,
A
or
Casper.
two. I think it might be two.
Yes. And so this
I mean,
castle is very old.
It has history. You
Yeah.
can tell.
So yesterday we were working our asses off, doing all the shit, and there's many spaces and cabinets here that are empty.
In there, we were in a space, and she was crouched.
Yeah, both of us are bent down, looking into a cabinet.
And I'm facing kind of like this way.
There's this space, and it has a door. It closes, and then all of a sudden, there's someone else. I can see out of the corner of my eye, leaning
Like that,
over
yeah.
me on their knees.
That peripheral
To
thing
see.
that you see.
Yeah.
She
like
sees
straight
it.
like this.
And she turns so fast. Like,
And I fucking,
she's like,
I quit talking. I snapped my head around so fast, and she goes, "What?"
I looked too real fast.
And I went, "Oh, it must have been the chair."
No, It was. I'm like, I looked at her right away. I said, no,
No.
it wasn't.
No, and I'm like, I don't know. There was somebody there leaning over me. I expected one of the other people who come in and out of here to be standing there going,
Like,
what are you
looking
guys
at
doing?
what are you guys looking at? That's
Like,
that was the feeling I got too, and I like turned like it.
It was like a curiosity.
yeah, like
Yeah,
very
I
curious.
think-
Like, what are you doing? What's
And
going on?
Not like
Not
scared or
mean, not like
spooky.
ooh.
Leaning over me, looking over me, into the cabinet, curious about it. And then by the time I got there, it was gone.
Yeah,
And then it was, down here was a chair.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it was just a chair. It's fine.
Nah.
So
It was so much higher up. It was so different. Like
she saw me do it. If she didn't see
I
me
felt
do
it.
it,
I felt it. Like
It's
I
like-
felt. I didn't see anything, but my immediate was like, no, it wasn't.
Yesterday I was in here and I was looking in this cabinet because it opens. There's nothing in there. And I was like, oh, we should store some shit in there because it would be perfect. And I was crouched down right here. And then all of a sudden I snapped my head around because I was positive that there was somebody leaning over me, crouching over me, trying to see what I was doing.
and
I
that shit
think she
doesn't
explained.
spook me or
yeah,
scare
that's
me.
just creepy.
And this shit's never happened to me before, so it's creepy, weird to me. Doors that don't like randomly shut. Every time I walk into a room, the door will be like, and it will shut.
We've talked about this before
And-
when we talked about wanting to go into the basement.
Yeah.
And the door shut.
Oh,
I
There's
asked
a-
my daughter, I'm gonna hold the door for me, and she goes, I don't need to. And I'm like, huh.
And it just stayed open. I wasn't there.
When
I
she's
wasn't
here, all the doors are closing all the time.
It's so weird. And then after that, we go into we have a kitchen area, and we're in there and we have the flashlight and stuff. And Jessie's standing like over in an area where she's got the flashlight like this. So yeah.
So I have the flashlight on. We go into the kitchen room, and we're looking around, and I'm back in the corner, and I'm holding the flashlight. So I have the light source. I turn, Melissa's over here, and I turn the light to the doorway.
And there's like somebody like standing there,
like a
black
silhouette.
a black silhouette, like just real quick. I was like, oh, and then it was like gone. Like it was
Oh, no.
so fucking.
She
And I
verbally
just
reacted.
Yeah.
She went, oh.
yeah.
Oh.
I
And
was
then
like,
goes,
fuck,
"Ah."
okay, whoa, and I had to get out of there. Number one, we haven't livened it up at all yet. But that
That was
area,
going at
from
all.
the minute I
It's
walked
dark.
in there, the first time I felt like this eerie feeling walking from one room to the other. And there's a back room, and that's where I'm like, I get like that, like, whoa, like,
There's like
ooh
a
feeling.
I think it's also because there's no windows, but
Yeah.
At
it's still
all.
it looks like a kidnapper's room.
It
for lack
It
of a
It
better
does.
word.
It looks like that
Yes.
things happened today. Like I went in there and like I knew like the minute I walked in that room, like I walked in and I was gonna go through it to go to the kitchen, and like I felt something and I was like, dude, and I go and I walk there, I open it, this Red Bull like just pops out, freaking breaks and pops back in. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And I just shut the fridge and I can hear it going everywhere. And I'm like, oh.
She
Well,
comes back in. Calm as fuck, right?
She's like, and looks totally fine. Like, we don't know. And she goes, yeah, it just exploded on me. We're looking at her
We're all right now.
like right now. And like, she goes, yeah.
She's like,
I was like, we're like, we don't see anything.
Because it was like Red Bull all over my legs, but I
But it
wanted to
was-
bring the waters into them and then
It
go
was
clean it.
The
After it stopped
funniest
squirting.
she goes, I'll get the paper towels. Because she goes, it just exploded all over me. And we're
Yeah,
like,
just like,
where? We didn't
okay.
hear anything? Like,
But I'm gonna support
It's
it.
so
I was
far
like,
away.
shit,
Or
it's
we
far.
actually have like, I feel like it's like a wing.
we're in
like-
the left wing.
We are in the left wing.
It's not a simple like, oh, I'm gonna go to the kitchen. It's
You gotta,
gotta find
it.
it.
Yeah, find the kitchen,
Find the
alright?
kitchen. like
Depending on which door you choose,
And
it
there's
may be
the
a
whole
long
place
goes-
way.
The whole place goes in a circle as
there's
well.
so many
Like,
doors
there's
there.
doors.
Which gets me to my other point. I feel like there is a trap door.
There's
hidden
something.
hidden
There's something
in
over there. There's something over there.
There has to be.
There's
It
something
just
over
has to
there.
be. This house is
Yeah.
really old.
Super.
It's like the Gamble or like
No,
hearse,
Christopher
the
Martin, you're not
1900s.
bringing all your stuff.
there's everything probably hidden. You push a button.
Yes,
small little thing pops open.
I agree.
The trap doors.
Yeah.
I for sure think we
There's
have a trap door
carpet
under our
here.
carpet. Everyone can feel it. There's this heaviness in that room,
Oh,
and the
oh,
deeper
so
you
much.
go,
It,
the worse it
All
gets.
the way in the back is
it
ooh,
feels like
heavy.
you could
So
you
heavy.
Could feel it like you're being walled in.
There's no windows, but there's a door that goes straight outside.
It goes in a circle. So
You have access to outside, so you can see daylight. So there's fresh air that can
Yeah.
lure
It's
somebody
nailed
in.
shut though.
I mean, it's creepy as fuck. It's still a door though.
It's nailed shut.
I would do.
I know where it goes. However, there are 2 doors that lead to nowhere here.
That's proof. Those are just the ones you could probably find. So if there's like a blueprint, maybe if anybody knows how to look up old houses,
Yeah, let us know. Yeah.
blueprints,
Yeah.
Tell
house
us.
histories,
Tell us where to go.
how
Embark,
would you go
but
about?
for homes.
Yes, especially Victorian homes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so there's definitely a vibe. My ex David was here same day, and he was in that same room. And before I told him what happened, he was like, "Ooh, it's creepy in there." And I went, "You think it's creepy? Why?" He was in there, and he said whenever you're in there, it feels like you're not alone.
Yeah.
And we actually filmed a full episode, our Red Rocks episode, in that same room that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And it has an old mirror that's nailed to the house.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing attached to the house that was here when we got here. It's
Yeah.
the only thing. The other side of the wall is the
It's
kitchen.
the kitchen.
There
It's the
is-
mirror, and the mirror's facing the window.
Yes. That's very feng shui, though. It makes the room bigger. I
Yeah.
understand why there would be a mirror there, because it's a tiny little
Yeah,
lounge
and it
space
makes
or-
it look like very
Bigger.
Yes. But that's an old-ass mirror, and that room comes with somebody who is very curious to see what you're doing.
They're not mean. They're
And-
just very curious.
And Melissa's a little bit creeped out. I'm not.
Now I just like kind of expect it. I kind
Yeah.
of expect like little like goofball things because I feel like I'm not being like
They're
messed
not
with
mean.
in a mean way. Just like messed with in like a like.
Just saying, hey,
Hey,
thanks for taking
I'm
care of my
here,
house.
and I feel like we're really bringing life back into the home. When you walk in, it looks like it should. Like they're probably happy.
I'll change the chandelier.
Oh yeah, that is
No,
so fucking
no.
cool. We haven't
Yeah,
even
we have a
like
really nice
enjoyed
chandelier.
it.
Yeah,
Like I would dust it
This
off.
place
That should
is
be the
magical.
yeah.
Like there, when she's saying magical,
Yeah.
it's an understatement.
Yeah.
There's something else.
Because
There's so much
oh,
to
it
it.
used to be so gross. You don't understand. It's very nice to hear you say these things because we worked so hard that today I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Neither one of us really knew if we could.
And then you came and you brought magical edibles and you got to see it all beautiful.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
then when I brought
fun.
The more we work on this, the more beauty comes out of it, and the more we realize like what a beautiful place it once
It-
was, and that we're
and
kind
it
of bringing
is.
life back to it.
because you guys have put a lot of hard work and it does show, and you guys should be proud of yourself because all of this did take a
Mhm.
lot of work and it shows.
You should be too because your edibles are bomb.
Oh yeah, super.
But the edibles really were fun today. weren't they?
Yeah.
Let's give a big shout out to your pickles.
Oh.
Oh, we got thrones and a mini fridge.
We were gonna spend way too much money, and she's like, "No, you're not." And so
started
I go,
having, like,
"Okay."
a stroke
So I
about
go, "Okay,
it.
then you're in charge.
Rightfully
This is."
so.
I'm like, "These are the kind of chairs we want, right? We need something like this, right?" So we agreed on what kind, and then she just went on a hunt.
Melissa and Demir are willing to support Nameless no matter what, and it's amazing. And sometimes it's overwhelming because they're like, "You guys need good ass fancy fucking chairs. You got it." But then I'm like, "No, stop! Don't, because if you spend $1 million on a chair, I won't fucking sit in that chair."
So
no,
I held on to the money. He gave it to me, and he's like, "Fine, do whatever
Yeah.
with the money then."
Went through Craigslist, found a guy. He had these chairs. It was a wonderful deal. And then while we were there, he was so nice. His house smelled like pizza.
Ooh.
And he was gonna make ice cream, and I was like,
That's
dang.
just what you said.
And he gave me hot
Cool.
pickles,
Yeah.
which I would taste the hot pickles.
Not on his porch.
Yes, but he was like, "Here, try
Not
pickles."
on the yes, that's
Try a pickle
Listen, if a man offers you a hot pickle
on his
from-
porch.
on his porch, never take the hot pickle.
Don't
Oh, yeah,
take
he's so
it.
chicken. But I looked
Any
at
hot
it,
pickle.
and he said, "It's hot," and I was like, "I will wait."
That's great advice, you guys.
I mean, that's any lifelong. I mean,
It applies to beef jerky as well.
it does.
I'm just gonna say that.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw
So
it in
don't
beef
take
jerky.
beef jerky on the porch as well.
No, I still took the pickle.
Oh, yeah.
I
Eat
still
it.
took
Don't
the
eat
pickle.
it there.
But
Don't-
I wasn't prepared to eat a spicy pickle on a porch.
Like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
This is it.
You
Thank
should have
Like
like
a
a
bigger
bigger costume. Damn it.
Someday
almost
we'll have
one.
the pickle costume.
The pickle costume.
But I am gonna so the jar of pickles, I have that and I brought it, but he sold us the most gorgeous, beautiful chairs.
Yeah.
And he said he had a mini fridge for sale, and I was like,
what we
so we got it for
going. It's
a wonderful
validation
deal.
from
like
It
the
was
last few,
validation.
but we worked really hard for it too. Like the universe is like, here, I'm gonna give you something to work with.
because
Work
you
your
were working
asses
hard.
off because this is what you want, but it's gonna work out for now.
And
You
it
know,
did.
as it has been. You know.
Yes.
Thank you, Mark, for the chairs in the fridge and the pickles.
Yes,
Thank
the
you.
pickles.
The chairs were comfortable, by the way.
And I'm
Yeah.
throwing it out there. If you do sell those pineapple lights,
Yeah, we're
please
buying.
sell them
please.
to me.
These guys.
Please, I'm not joking.
Yeah,
Or tell me where you found them.
yeah.
I will go there.
Even if it's the bottom of the sea.
They were fucking
Even if it's the
sexy.
It might be broken if it's the bottom of the sea, though.
Or a starfish might be living in and what's.
Oh, because it's sponge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
We have a sponge on our shelf.
SpongeBob.
He comes to life at night, probably.
He does.
He has a lot of fun stuff to do.
So-
I want to
yeah.
do a paint night, and it's women only.
Yeah. Oh, we have big plans. So we've been working really hard to get this place set up really nice because of our big plans. So we're working
Thank you
on.
for being here.
Yeah.
I
For
hope.
number one, she's
I-
our practice run, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah. Watch for our plans too, because
Other
we're going to
things-
involve other people being able to come and enjoy these things with us.
And our friendly ghost.
Yeah. Our friendly ghost.
It is friendly.
Promise.
And other things that are fun is concerts at the beach, and we're going to one.
Yes, we're gonna go see Headshine on Sunday, and we're going to be able to speak with the band afterwards after they play, and we're super excited.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I don't remember exactly where.
I believe it's in Hermosa Beach, so
Ooh.
Okay.
like something like that. I might be wrong, but it's one of those beaches, and so it's out there, and
Just
we
drive
get
up
to
and
go,
down the
and
coast
yeah,
to find it.
we'll let you know.
So you should go.
Yeah, go because
This is your
it's
sign
super
to go.
cool.
Oh, but you won't hear. They won't hear us say this
Oh yeah.
because we have to go there.
Well, you're not going to be able to go, so you're going to be able to watch it here.
You should go to another one of their
So-
concerts, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So that's what we mean.
So
Thanks,
once,
man.
Yeah.
right away.
That's what we were trying to say.
Right.
yeah,
So make sure you check their music
Yes.
out. Like go
And
any
it's
of the
Headshine.
concert, Headshine.
yeah,
Amazing band. We were listening to them a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Just
very
what-
mellow and chill vibe.
Just
Yeah.
chill vibe, chill summer vibes, very Cali vibe. I get. Feel like I'm on the beach of Seal Beach, any beach in California.
I mean, they do concerts on the water too,
yeah,
like on a boat.
yeah.
You
They
can float
do, and I want to go to one of those too, cause like,
I wouldn't mind going to one of
Yeah.
those.
It's a little spooky to me.
I'm afraid of what's underneath, but I mean,
I
we'll
think-
figure it out.
yeah. I
Big
think they sell
plastic.
tickets. They sell tickets for the boat as well. So
I
they
was
sell
gonna say
tickets
lake,
so you
but
can
she
get.
said Lake Placid because I'm like the ocean. You know, everything's bigger than me.
Yeah.
And then she said I was gonna say a lake would be okay. Immediately she said Lake Placid. I'm like, fuck. I changed my mind.
Never mind.
I like the beach one.
Yeah. No, but I think you can actually go on the boat itself. Like, you
That's
can buy
cool.
tickets and go on there. If you don't get tickets, then you can
Paddle out.
paddle out and be on the water and you can watch.
Well,
they'll
that's
play.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
You know, they've got a really good vibe and a really good thing going too. They've got a good message going out there. They're on Facebook as well. They are, the Headshine are hope dealers, and they want to just, you know, throw out the good vibes everywhere that they can.
Something that we talked about in our last episode where you can erase your whole Facebook or Instagram and only follow people and be friends with people that you choose. You're allowed to erase everything that stresses you out from your Facebook and your Instagram and only follow things that you want to follow. So you can follow your favorite band. You can follow an artist.
You can connect.
If you feel like the internet becomes a toxic place and it's too heavy, if you don't want to take a break because that makes you feel isolated, you can still stay on there and isolate yourself within the internet and only be within specific things. So if you want to follow a band, follow a band.
Yeah.
And it's very fun to do so.
It is.
It is.
And
You
I
meet
never
new
did that
people.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like having a pen pal.
Well, it is.
That
you can communicate with.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
now.
but we're all grown-ups now.
Yeah.
And so we did it when we were little. We're doing it when we're grown-ups. We're dressing up too with wings.
How much changed? Look at me.
Right?
I'm proud of myself. Yes. Oh.
If you were going to be an animal,
Yes.
what animal would you be?
Ooh. That's a good one. I'm gonna go with the cat.
Yeah?
Yeah. They're sleek. They do serve a purpose, you know.
Yeah. They're
They can
sly,
eat,
man.
They're sly. They can eat.
Right?
They only listen to who they want to listen to.
They're kind of like a what? You're not a fairy. You're a what?
A pixie.
Yeah, you're a pixie. They're kind of like pixies.
But they do love you.
They're like, what? Fuck you. I'll do what I want.
I like that you described which qualities of the cat.
You
because
like.
that's what the question is for. It makes you evaluate yourself and choose which qualities you would take with you into a different form.
Yeah. I would definitely take I don't need many people, but I would like people around.
A
Yeah.
couple here and there where
A couple
you get to
here and
think.
there. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah,
gonna
like-
keep my space. You know, you stay on your little block.
Yeah.
I'll stay on my block. Please don't come near me.
Don't touch
Right.
me too much. It's-
Yeah, I
Right.
want to be petted, but don't pet me. Kind of, don't touch. Kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah, I think that describes me too.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, so if you were going to be a cheese, do you have a cheese?
Let's see.
That's another one that makes me laugh.
I like mozzarella. It's
Yeah.
mild. It's a mild cheese, but yet a versatile cheese, and I like Italian food. It's a mild
Yeah.
cheese.
These are good answers.
Very.
I appreciate
Yeah.
your willingness to answer them, like, honestly.
Yeah, no, I've you
Some
know.
people are like, no.
I have one.
Go ahead.
So, when you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
An actress.
An actress. Well, ta-da!
I know, right?
What kind of actress?
Yeah.
I honestly did not know at the
You
time.
just wanted
I
to be
just
an
wanted
actress.
to be somewhere in the limelight, or I wanted just to leave a footmark, and I
Yeah.
guess, or footprint, and I guess acting at a young age was probably the only thing I could wrap my mind around, that people that touches a lot of people, or like has an imprint. So
Oh, okay. This is nice, and I like this answer. She works in the dental industry,
oh,
and
Yeah.
she is a tooth fairy.
Yes.
And she mentioned something
She
earlier
helps people.
about wanting. She goes into work. We were talking about Jake in the morning ride, and his message lately has been really positive and like uplifting. Where like it doesn't fucking matter what's happening, you just deal with it, and it's okay, because even if you were worried about it, you were expecting it then, so it should be fine, right? And she said earlier she goes into work and with a positive attitude, and people are like, "How are you so excited to be at work?" And she's like, "Well, I mean, it's not. I get paid to be here."
I work
Dental
in dental.
surgery.
I do oral surgery, so those wisdom teeth videos,
Yeah.
yeah, they're not so funny for me.
Yeah, and so she
Gross.
says people don't
Yeah.
want to be here who are here, and so why would I want to make their day worse? Like, of course I want to be in a good mood when I go to work. and
Yeah,
that's
it's not
so
fair to
nice.
them. They already hate it.
And so what you just said, you want to leave a positive imprint, like that,
You are.
to make people not hate going to that.
Yeah,
I like
it is
to think
nice.
It's nice.
That's a fear for people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
You
It's
can
huge.
soften it, and that does exactly like you said you wanted to do.
And
I'm-
so you are.
Yeah, like my personality, I try to be easygoing. Someone who, like, if I was in that situation, how would I want someone to be? I mean, it can't all be bad. So
Yeah. And you have a job.
yeah,
Right?
I do.
You
I
know,
have
it's
I
like-
have a job. I have
It's like
food on my
there's so many
table.
people that don't have jobs, you know, and it's like,
I just count my blessings. Like I said again, at least there's
Yeah.
liquid in my cup.
So that's cool.
yeah.
Because you said you wanted to do that when you were little, and you did that just in a different way.
And now you're
Winning.
on TV.
And now I'm on TV. Look,
It's been super fun. We look forward to having more guests on the show. We'll let you choose your background, you know? I mean,
Mostly.
within reason.
what I
I'm
mean.
sure there's not like
She's
people a
the
bunch of-
yes.
you know what I
Put a
mean.
bunch of
You know
dicks
what I mean?
everywhere.
You know what?
I
She
would do
said
that.
okay, there is within reason. I agree. Okay.
You can get some crazy requests.
I'm just
I
kidding.
have a
I'm just saying,
cupcake
like,
pan. Maybe I'll get cupcakes.
yeah.
There you
So-
go.
Fresh cream.
Anyways, you guys, these guys ate more gummies.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't.
I'm just naturally hilarious.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
always. I mean, I agree with that, Jess. You are naturally
I can
hilarious.
hand fart.
She's been hanging out with you.
Oh!
Straight up.
She's got a good story. Thank you for this. Will you please tell it?
Yeah.
She's been hanging out with me too much.
It's very sad.
Wait
but
a
it's gonna
second.
Be sad.
Let me preface this. So this story is going to be sad and disturbing.
Yeah. So
Fun
this
fact, disturbing.
this is-
So you may want want to fast
It's
forward.
not a fun fact. And
But I'm supposed to say that before a gross thing.
oh, fun fact, even if it's not fun?
I guess. It's not fun.
Unfun fact.
Fun
I
fact.
mean, I
Yeah.
thought it
Well,
was
actually
fun.
it is. So if you don't want to hear something super, super sad about an animal, then fast
Skip
forward.
forward.
I have a Yorkie who is almost 14 years old, and she has been deteriorating the last couple weeks. It's gotten really bad. Sunday, I took her to the animal hospital. They found out that she had kidney failure, and then she has it's congestive heart failure. So we tried. We tried for one day, made sure that we put, what she deserved, because she's been our family, she's like a kid to us. She's like my road
best
dog.
friend, little
Like
dog.
she's like my lap dog.
Baby.
She's like here
Little bow.
every second she's been like right by my feet, like sad thing is I did have to let her go today, and it was a bittersweet thing. We have good things happening, but then there's really, really sad things that happen today. Thank God for these two, because if I didn't have this plan today, I don't know how I would have gotten through it without crying every second of the day.
However,
But while I was there, okay, I'm sitting there and I have to put her down. So she didn't pass away. I had to put her down. And I'm sitting there and I'm rubbing her feet. Well, just petting her, telling her I love her. I'm feeling her foot and I'm like thinking in my head, this feels like a rabbit foot. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, I wonder if the people who are gonna cremate her, because I'm gonna get her ashes, if they could, my mind thought, if they could cut off her foot and I could have her foot like a rabbit foot, like a Lucky Charm rabbit foot, because people fucking buy rabbit foots, right? I never in a million years would have thought this kind of shit before I met Jessie. Like this, oh my God, I was like, okay, I thought that thought really fast, and I was like, whoa, that's a weird thought. I was like, dude, that's fucking funny, fuck Jessie, like, oh my God. And so it did make it kind of at least gave me a little bit of to get through it, and I knew it was me that had to do it. She was my baby. It was me that had to do it. But the rabbit foot is amazing. I would have never thought about it, and it's a really cool idea. So if I wouldn't have thought it was super weird and gross, I probably would have asked. Is it illegal? I don't know.
she had her dog's nails painted.
Yeah.
So
she used to get her hair did every time, different color feathers,
it would have
and
been
her hair, her nails.
Dog
Yeah.
foot keychain.
It would have been great. I would have got the top with the hot pink, little
Aw,
the metal thing, like a cute little.
hot
You're red.
She's like in her head.
I
This
considered
is
it. I'm
the
like,
kind
no,
of stuff
guy, I
that
can
helps.
learn how to do it. And I'm all, did you crack it up?
I don't know. It's gross. So if anybody's really sad about this, because I am, but it's helping me get
Keep
through
fast
it.
forwarding.
Yeah, keep fast forwarding. Don't
Just
stop
move
yet.
past this.
The sadness, okay? Because this is what helped me get through walking
I
out of
call
there
it
that day.
The church giggles.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
I cried. I was laughing.
She didn't cry because she was sad. She cried because it was funny. as
She's
fuck.
laughing
I'm
like a
sorry.
But we're all sad. We're all really sad
It
because
is sad.
rest in peace, Monkey. Because
This
she's
big.
this big. Yeah, she's. Oh yeah, I'm gonna miss her. It's gonna be freaking weird.
The foot is this big. I'm not.
I could have made it work. So, do we have more stuff to talk about? Something funny, so they laugh now? Or well, that was kind of funny.
In case you're worried or wondering, she didn't.
There is
keep-
no
Oh, I
dog
didn't.
foot. No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
keep it.
So
I didn't. Oh, I didn't even cut it off.
There's no
Nothing
foot.
happened. There's no foot. I
There's
mean,
no
it's
foot.
still. I don't know
There's
what the
no
hell.
all the feet and the nails were attached. So it was fine.
I just left, okay? I left and I cried and I came here and then now I'm laughing.
Good story. Instead of ending on that
Yeah.
story, what is tooth season?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. So
Thank
I was
you, yeah,
talking
perfect.
That I'm super busy, during summer months. Tooth season is basically all the parents who need sports, school. They bring all their kids during summer for their wisdom teeth to be taken out. So we end up seeing a lot of wisdom teeth extractions. So we call that wisdom tooth season.
Got
So
it.
it's the busy season. Did
So-
you have your wisdom teeth out?
I was not born with wisdom teeth.
That's
Did you
it?
grow them?
No, I wasn't born with them. It happens.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah,
You just don't have them.
said it's a sign of evolution that everyone's the wisdom teeth were for chewing raw meat and we're no
Yeah.
longer cavemen.
Yeah.
So
We evolved.
we've evolved
We evolved.
from cavemen.
She didn't have them. I
Yeah.
had mine out as a teenager, but I got to miss school.
And
Well,
I
did it in
recommend.
the off season. It
Yeah,
must
exactly.
be cheaper.
It's not cheaper. It's
Oh,
just
they're like,
it just sucks for you guys. That's it.
yeah,
It
because you
did
miss lots of
suck.
school. Yeah, I don't think I never had my wisdom teeth pulled either, and I don't have them, so maybe I'm not wise.
Perfect.
Not
Mine
wise
bothered
yet.
me.
I'm not
Yeah,
wise
only
yet.
if they bother. By the way, only get your wisdom teeth out if they bother you. Know
Yeah.
if they're problematic or see
That
Yeah.
you know
go
you're having
down.
headaches and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
like
you know.
hurt so
Consult
bad.
a dentist, of course, before.
Yeah, don't
maybe-
take them out of
Don't take them out
at home.
yourself.
I mean,
don't diagnose
she-
yourself.
See how she makes us
professional
start
help.
thinking?
Seek professional help.
I have a jar of somebody else's teeth at my house.
Exactly.
I don't find that weird.
Can you get teeth?
Like that.
She's like, nah.
Yeah, okay.
They're
I
on
can't-
biohazard, huh?
Yeah, because it's like it's like asking a surgeon for your foot back.
Can
I would.
I was about to.
Oh,
ask for
goodness,
the-
I get this.
She was gonna ask for a foot, fool.
Oh, there we go.
We just talked about this. I asked for my wisdom teeth. They told me no.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
just
it's
wondering if
bio-
I could get a hookup, but I guess
No.
You can check out necromance. I know people make teeth rings.
No, I want to make the rings.
Well, then you'd have to find somebody who's willing to give you your teeth.
I did. I have a jar. I just wanted more teeth.
Greedy.
All right. Well, if your teeth fall out,
Go send them to Jessie. Oh my God, Jessie.
please clean them first.
Please put them in. Please.
I brought the
bag.
octopus. It's on our fancy shelf.
Oh,
Oh.
it is.
Henry Humbucker. Herbie.
Herbie.
What's up? What's
We
your
have-
name?
We have a
Herbie.
really nice bookshelf now, and yeah,
Has a dead octopus.
yeah.
And then we have the vagina.
So if you guys, we do. So yeah, if you guys want to send us any thing to put on our shelf, let us
So
know.
fancy.
anything fancy,
Anything fancy.
like vagina.
Or phallic, because it's
Or
funny.
phallic.
Or we are gonna have a smoke room, and we're gonna have to fill it up with stuff. So if you have like a cool little pipe or a little bong or something you want to
Contribute.
contribute to our shelves, we'll actually use it on our shows too.
I don't know. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well,
Back
thank
to
you.
real
Thank you
life.
so
Time
much.
to fly away. And
Yeah.
Back to reality.
Are you gonna wear that home?
I'm gonna fly home like this.
Hell yeah. Pixie dust for the win. Happy birthday,
Oh.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Sorry.
Happy birthday to you. We're like,
Okay.
wait, we
Is
don't.
that
We're
her
totally
name?
off. Bro, which way are we going?
I didn't sing.
She's supposed to participate.
I know.
She
She's
knows
all,
to do
oh my
fucking-
God, what are they
Our day was
doing?
that.
I didn't get the cue.
We didn't either. Obviously, we sang it weird. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Yeah. May all the magic.
What
happen.
Jessie said.
It won't be your birthday when this is done. That's funny. Oh, it'll be maybe your fake birthday though. So happy Merry birthday too.
Well, it's your birthday month.
Yeah, it's the birthday month.
You're 40.
You turned 40 this month. That's.
I just wanted to say it like a dick.
You are a dick.
It's
I
all-
can't.
it's all
I just laugh
downhill
because I'm
from
like,
here.
I know what happens now. So like,
Everything sags a little bit lower than what it did.
I'm already falling apart. I can't even talk shit. I'm all fucking broken. Who cares? Alright,
you're a 40
anyways.
schmorty,
Right? My knees pop already.
right?
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.